Okay. Hello fam, how are you doing? It's yours Nyasha Timbe, the producer, the singer, and the songwriter. So I'm here to break the bread with you guys.
Okay, Nyash, bakitera mawata gani chikitera kumutima
Okay. So my musical journey started way back. Some would say, "Oh, but I was young when I had the interest in music. I think in primary school, that's when I started, playing drums, just loving the music, choro, my traditional dance and everything. So I just grew up having the interest in music. Then towards the end of primary school, I met some guys upon of Marondera, like very modern music and whatever. So we started doing my renditions in my song that compose that's how it all started. Then when I went to high school now, I met a guy and Donovan, then he was teaching me how to compose now, and I put in my words and melodies and stuff. So I can say my form one, that's when I started composing my music and performing in school, prize giving and stuff like that. So I can say that's when it really started. Because I remember form one, form two, we were doing the Star Kids. If you remember back then, there were Star Kids on ZBC. So that's where we were going and performing. So I think that's when it really started, to make sense.
Okay. The first commission.
So
what happened with the literary process? What happened to you?
Alright. So after this form one and form two area I told you about, I was introduced to this organization and Fight Club in Marondia, like kids, there's a against abuse and whatever, we're composing music here and very child abuse related. Then the organization was like, we need to take you guys into the studio now. So where was the studio? Then they called Sani Makalima from Msindo Records.
Oh.
That was the first time I was like coming to Harare.
When was this?
This was in 2009, 2010. Then 2009, then coming to Harare for the first time. I don't know, this is before 2010. Because 2010, Msindo Records was already in town. But you get a border day, so that's where we went. Then first time in Harare, bro. Then we had to go to Borodo, bruh. Like this is my first time. Like what? We go to Borodo, then we recorded an album. There's the guy called Kinda Cute as well. He was the one who did some of the beats and everything. So that was the first professional record. So this is when I was introduced to Sani Makalima, and we just vibed from then. Then after that, we kept in touch. Then 2010, that's when I came back to Harare with one of my boys, Saiti, and he was like, let's go and do a record. We went back to Sani Makalima and we did a song which featured Shinzo. So that record really started everything for me. This was in 2010 and things started changing because this is now Shinzo was there, but I didn't know who Shinzo was at the time because he wasn't that big at the time. Someone was like, no, this is Shinzo and it's dope. We can put him on the song. So I was like, okay, really? Then yeah. Then we did a song with him and it was really great. It made it to his Msindo Records, the compilation. One of the great compilations. I think it was the last one to be produced in Zimbabwe, which was dope. So from 2010, I think this was my professional recording. Sani Makalima was the guy. You know what I mean? This was Paul.
But even with
yeah, bro. So now the guy I was playing with on the Tapiama side was a son, I think, from one of the biggest business moguls in Marondia, the Masaitis, you know what I mean. So he was solid, he had the love for music, and I was the creative, you know what I mean. He was like, bro, let's create a song. I did the chorus, he was doing some verses, then he was like, I'll fund this whole thing. Then Masaiti actually paid for the whole thing. Like Tapiama side was like, bro, let's go to the studio. He paid the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting off a penny. I did it. From Mario Bazi, bro, I just. Oh. They allowed me though. But most of the time I was alone, because my mom was teaching H2 back then. So I used to stay alone around the house. So they tend to be them to buy. I had free lads. Yes, even that we 24/7 I was alone. My mom would come weekends. My brother was in Botswana at the time, so I had free lads, bro. I would do whatever I want. So even though my mom supported me, though, she was like, you can still go do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I guess by that time to play the religion or something which is really, guys, this realize it.
It was.
The first time you played it.
Yeah, the first time, bro. It was before that song, actually. Because I had done a couple of demos. So when I went to Star Kids, some of the guys introduced me to Witness Matema, DJ Munya. Because I remember I was in Marondra when I met DJ Munya at this other show. Maski was performing the Trevor this, then DJ Munya was there. Then I just approached him. I was like, bro, I heard you are DJ Munya. Can I just have 2 minutes of your time? 2 seconds. Then I had a Discman, disc player in earphones. He was like, what do you want, young man? I was like, can you just listen to this? I played in my records. Just 1 minute, he was like, okay, cool, bro, give him a number. Then he gave him a number. And he also gave me Matema's number. I was like, I called this guy. Then I had to come to H. Then I gave him my demos, like the ones I was producing in Maronja. Because it was fascinating. Yeah, it was, bro. This was like, I was already making my own stuff. So when it was fascinating them, like Kutimpana is actually doing the production and singing at the same time. So they just played, there was almost no quality at the time, but they played me, bro.
Can you do that generation?
Yeah, I would say, but you know what? I always argue the term urban groove with people, you know what I'm saying? Because right now people are still doing urban groove if you look at it. K-Chaps does urban groove, bruh. If you can describe his music, bruh. The guy is a rapper, he's a singer at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's urban groove. You look at the Nyasha Davies, they do everybody still doing the same thing. You know what I mean? People was just supposed to embrace the whole idea. The same way as Afrobeats. Afrobeats is the urban move back there. Because Afrobeats, you find Benabo, you find Thames, you find whatever, Olamide does rap, and just falling under the Afrobeats. You know what I mean? So this is what was happening with urban groove. We were the first ones to do it in Africa, but like Zimbabwe was the first one. But the masses thought the idea. Then they thought it was, no, this is urban groove era, whatever. Now they're all going crazy with the Afrobeats, bruh. It's the same concept. Like you can have Sniper, Leonard Mapfumo, Sani in the same song.
Yeah, that was great.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So this is what's happening these days even in Nigeria. People just collaborating. You have Fino, you have Stoneboy, you have Bank W, then it's now Afrobeats. People are going crazy, but like, hey, Afrobeats.
So which means the laser won, you are now votes.
Pressure. That song is urban groove, but I like everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe they just say it's the modern feel, but it's always been there. Because the term urban groove was just covering urban music. Everything that was grooving in the urban cities, that was the urban groove. You know what I mean? Everything. So yeah,
let's come to the initiative. First song now we're moved up using the compilation. Chichara Chindi, how was it? Because by those days, I guess, but we see the compilation and the Nico G.
Yes.
So, how was it, man? Young new voice, Nyasha.
Yo, that was dope. I remember like going to a show and everyone is singing your song, but this was like the first time. Like I'll just go and
you were already performing,
I started in Maronja though. This was happening in Maronja. If a big artist was to come from Harare to do a show in Maronja, it was us who was going to open for the guy.
So you know what I mean?
So it was everybody knew the record at the time. Maronja. So it was really big. It opened doors, really. It opened doors for me. I think this was 2010, 2011, 2012. I was now moving to Harare.
Why?
Because, prior to that, I met one of my brothers from Macheke in Simba. And I was like, yo, bro, you're talented. I watched you on TV on Team Scene. You came from Macheke to meet me in Marina. I was like, yo, what's the dream? I was like, I'm bro, I do productions. The idea is to go big. You wanna be like this McD's and be bigger. You know what I mean? Then I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be moving to Harare. Why can't we just move together? I was like, you can come home and talk to my mom, then you can do this. Then he came home, talked to my mom, I was like, he's got the talent, and I'm thinking if you can do it in digital Zangu, then he can do his own stuff. Then my mom was okay. Then I had to carry my chairman bag. I remember I put my CPU, my monitor, my chairman bag. There's a pair of clothes. Then we were in a star with my brother. Then we came. So the first time when we came, in Whitfield, the first guy we worked with was Nico D. Because I knew Nico D from the compilation. I was like, bro, I'm around, let's do this. Then Nico D came with Victor D. And they did a song that topped the charts at the time. It was called Bodagwa Neo, I remember. It was big.
I still remember the song.
The song. So the production was now starting. Now people realizing this young kid can actually produce. Then Mfumo came, then Tauro Mandobu came, and I did this record called Madimadi. The era. I didn't have studio monitors or whatever, just using this sort of home theater type setup. It was really nice and humbling, what I mean? Just good. No, no good, no way. It was just like the scene as you and I'm here and we recorded. So this was 2012. So it just started like that. So it has been the way up. Then 2012, 2014, I linked up with Bryce. Then introduced me to Cindy Mnari. After Cindy Mnari, we then recorded his song Parero Moyo.
What should you as an artist, what are you doing so that my education this point time so that what is running?
We've been trying, bro. Because the first chapter, I think we cannot say we just want airplay to be played. They can play, but we need like time. So often I notice in SA, everywhere you go, they just playing SA music. You know what I mean? From TV, from their TV, their radios, my programs, akangosiyana to support and empower the local arts. So we can go and say they can play us here and there, but still they're not doing enough and they are denying us like the time we may be asking for. So it's difficult even what else can we do? Chatting about the authorities to the ministry. Because those guys can listen to the ministry, not artists. They never listen to the artists. Because if it's not benefiting them in any way, if it's not suiting their playlists or whatever, they won't. But if they're listening to the ministry can say, like what happened with the Jonathan era, from my Eden Grooves bye. It was just like 90%, I think I remember. It was 90% or 75%, right? Yes. It really worked. You know what I mean? It really worked because when I consume music, actually, people. This is why I also was because when I talk on social media these days, it's not social media. So I'm talking to social media. You can go if you cannot blow your platform for social media. These days, no one is going to. So yeah.
Okay, there's been an issue of why can't Zimbabwe music be exported?
Oh, that one is a tricky one, yeah. That one is a tricky one because we need to find out what went wrong. Because if we were to look back at 15 years like ago, our music was being exported. Even the Mafumas, the Dobo, even though it was Msele, it was being exported. Chioniso Maroro was being exported. Mutubuzi was exported. So the music they started promoting. Remember, when they started promoting this mediocre stuff, wachidaya kuti ndezvekutrenda mastreets emunomu ndipo wakatanga kuuraya. So ini ndotanga kutoblame kune media yakapromota zvinhu sirivhi. Because when our media promotes what's popping in the streets. And he's popping, the next thing, prime time, you're gonna see this person. But I tell you something, music, is it really like worth promoting internationally? You feel me? Those really go. Music ya wafana wangu promote kwa chenda kunzema zona cha promote. But now goes promote aiga. We have people like Anna Wok Masiki right now. They tour. We have Mukumba tours, but I said Mukumba Bareji. You know, I've never heard dance and play on radio. That is 260. Yeah. You know, so obviously that's the most booked band in Zimbabwe. You know what I mean? But those guys are money for TV. They're pushing music actually it's in the consequent export. So you know, blame the media. The media is also stations, TV stations. They promote music is more exported. So now they will come back and blame it. Why is the music in Zimbabwe? I export it. There are people actually doing nice music. If it's hip hop, you can go deep and find a pan. When you hip hop from Kendrick Lamar to a Zimbabwean fella, it's still the same thing. You know, then we have people who do dance, so they will talk about alkaline, and you can hear this is Zimbabwean, but it's still the same standard. That people can do that. So the media killed our music industry, especially from exporting stuff, because they started promoting stuff like a dark one because they're just looking for numbers. You know, all they want is numbers and views. You hear me? So they just promote. I'm going to come street nabasa. Then they just promote, bruh. They're no longer like interested in quality music.
And others will now say, if you do international collaboration, maybe just remove our music when the end of that far.
Yeah, I can say that works because.
But that way, put an antura song in the point. I have an example. There is a time when JP was doing their pizza.
Yes.
Collaborate pizza. And I was expecting song where walk up Africa.
Oh yeah. When it comes to that, it's gambling. You know, it's just like the collabos. Some will pop, some will flop. You know, it's just music. It's music in general. Stuff like that happens. You know, even talking of JP, this collab with Diamond Platinum's pop.
Wow, that's it. That's one.
Even today, it's still popping. But if you hear that song, even the record was just dope. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes in a song actually, how did it make it from a street international nepa radio nichichi kuvanhu yakasvika sei? You know, it's making a endo tipana song yacho iri kunakidza here the first point kuti waite collaborate fine na Chris Brown but yakaipa, you know. And the other thing, collaboration anoshanda pakuti urida kutepa into audience yako yemunhu wacollaborate naye. And so if the artist else comes nevanhu vake iwewe ukakwanisa kuvatora wakupindawo mavari, so basa rako iwewe saartist kuti urambe uchiworka hard kuti vanhu vaivaye kana vakambokuona vozokuti ndiye face uya. Like zvakafanana let's talk of JP when he did my collaborations dzake paakazoita song yakatrenda on TikTok at the time yakazotrenda after 2 years ichi Dangerous. Obviously vanhu vavakunzwa mfisiikambo Dangerous ndiyani vakonati ndijapresa kuti japresa yakamboita manenge, right? They can relate. Exactly. That's the biggest thing in Africa. You feel me? So now people are going to want to see and different. I can be man David, I can be man Diamond. So I'm just a piece of it. So collaborations work in that way. You know what I mean? So in business, just like advertising yourself to the world. Not kuti inofanira kugara yaita much piece, but it's advertising. Advert inogona kusapopa, kune maadverts anopopa zvoti uona kuti sanje unoonakidza chichiadvert andiri, but idea ringu ripo ndekutengesa sanje. So if you can sell artists through a collaboration and ikasapopa stereki but vanhu vatoona kuti this guy. So zvinoshanda futi kuma-accolades kana kuma-awards kuma-festivals. Now when they look vanoti kuzimbabwe kunani, the guy is always coming on top. because of collaborations. This is when you but when it comes to festivals, vanomukutarisa biography discography yako wangu unani utoona pane mabig artists ese wakashanda nawo, so you are the rule waona they choose you over someone who is popping in the street yekunoko.
Okay, your advice to hip hop like on the high, you come away and you come away from a woman of who but advice
I think what I can just say to them is they should keep on doing what they're doing first, but they have to develop it, because it cannot go on forever at the same level like this. Because it will just die out, This way of raising will die out. There's time remember when these guys and it was really exciting at the time, but it died out, you see, because kuevolve nekuzidevelopa nekuti ichigrow. So right now vari kuleka macollaboration atambotaura basi kune community isingatobaziye vese, like vari kunyanopopa mastreets emuharare matowns nechichi. If you go out there kuti unoti anonzi amimbi some they don't even know, you know what I mean? Because havasi ndopavanofanira kunge varikufanira kuidevelopa. They should grow from there, vachita macollaborations nekuumba zvinhu zviri relatable. It's not about the youths, but so far they are focusing on the youths. So one thing I can commend kuti Wolitem did, they figured out kuti music yake ikaramba yakadai, so then he brought in some people with new flavors. Ndosaka kuona zvipakuta parikubuda nakutaura nezvaWolitem izvezvi futi, because he just added a different flair to his music. No growth watukutaura, so vese vakadaro they can take off.
Another thing, Zim Danso blew up because of finance. They came in the game, they broke. Apana change, apana mchema music, it's not whatever is in Danso. That's how we go up. Mchema music from finance, from because I don't think my artists in Danso wana marima royalties from the face. Like now, waka uya waisha, wakawana from mchema music. Shanda ini, and is it still working up to now? To them and to the music?
Right now I don't think it's still working. Pakuti vanhu takatobva muera iyo yemacd atengeswa mumastreets zvakatopfuura andoona. So right now vanhu vakunzwisisa kuti to download, there is now access internet paive pasina. So really kuti piracy ichiri kushanda kupusha chinhu mazuva ano haichapusha, because vakatoshifta focus. Now they are on social media, if you notice. So I cannot really say it's still working in their favor, because vese izvezvi vakuziva kuti kune maroyalties on. Saka vachatodo zvokuti mari dzavo dziende, because vakatozombotoma. I remember levels vachitsoma zemura for their money, So vakutoziva they now have music iri kwana iTunes nana chichi. So it's not really working, because at the time zvakapusha movement, but hazvina kuunza mari through my royalties. But zvakapusha movement, vakatora mari mumashows. If you use mashows, they got the money at the time, because they were highly booked on every weekend. There was a dance show, you understand? So they made money out of it, I cannot lie. But as of now vakashifta vakuda kutora mari kumaroyalties nemastores nechichi. Saka zvemacd nekuti havasina basa nazvo zvese, vakutoenda music kumastreets. I don't think it's still working zvekudaro.
Okay, like now what's Nyasha Timbe? Because the last time people roam the streets in the so
oh, that one, yeah. That was last year, but one. That was Rita.
Yeah, Rita.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a big record.
And after that, what's it
that was a big record.
Yeah,
then from there, I did album Trevor Dongo as well. So that was a good record. Then that was the after album Radabarare. And then aubvire rwimbo ndinohudu yeah. That record is alright now. But the song is dope. The song is dope. So right now we're actually making more. Yeah, a lot of big records are gonna come. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing. The last record I did, I got on Trevor DN song. That was last year. Did well. Was it last year? Yeah, did well. So this year I'm releasing something as well. I'm releasing. Because I'm really focusing on productions, because I think I found my safe space. I like the studio than the stage, if I can put it that way. I prefer being behind the scenes and just chilling and creating the craft.
Are you still in touch with the Sani?
Yeah. Speaking of Sani, right now we're actually working on his album. He's gonna be dropping an album in May, so it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I've got 2 records there, top records. So Sani is coming back with a banger. Definitely. Yes. You see, that's how God works, bruh. I mean, that was really dope. He was the first one to believe in me, Narai, I can say. Because he was really like honest, like, you keep your dope. Keep doing what you're doing. You're dope. And he trusted me with these productions before a lot of people. So I was like, yeah. Shout out to him. And thanks, Magaspi, Apana.